And get into it. Let's pull a card for Taurus overall mood. Okay. Resistance. You got a surprise at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so I want you to know you do have something that's going to be surprising you, shocking you in some kind of way. Okay. You had resistance. Someone is resistant or resisting something. This could be a situation. Now, remember, this is your general. This is the only general part of the reading. Something that feels like it's not moving along. You're like, I don't want this situation in my life. I don't like this feeling that I feel. I don't like the fact that my money isn't the way that I want it to be. I don't like the fact that my family members are so toxic, and for some odd reason, and of course that can never go away if they don't ever change. It is this energy here where you feel like something is against you or something is opposed to your betterment, and that is what I'm seeing with resistance. Now, I'm not saying it can't be a relationship where someone refuses to change, but I'm looking at the overall energy here. Okay, we're going to see what this means in your tarot. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and get into your reading. And of course, like I said, it's mostly dealing with your love, because that's what I'm asking for. And I want to know what this surprise is. I want to know what this surprise is all about. This is for Taurus. Let's get it. King of Swords. Now, this is going to be for those, maybe this is happening now or in the future. I've been having to repeat myself that I am a future prediction reader. I don't read for the past. Most of the times we can see what could have occurred with you. Yes, but you are here to see what's going to happen to you in the future. Some things are beautiful and bright and lovely. Some days we have those readings, and some days it does not look that way, because that's not life. Okay? So today, I can feel it's a little problematic. And remember, we're only talking about love right now. And it happens. King of Swords is a more so a logical energy. I love this energy, by the way. I feel like it is a strong stance in cutting something away or detaching from somebody that you have love for. And I'm saying that for a lot of you, emotionally, even if the person isn't physically around you, this is what this is about. Saying, okay, this is not going to work. I've loved you. I've always loved you. But I'm starting to realize that something isn't going to work here. And again, like I said, that some of you are going to be in this position possibly in the future if you're with someone or if you even meet somebody, right? You're in a connection with someone and you have a very strong, y'all vibing. And then it's like, dang, it's still a realization that something's not going to work. And this doesn't mean it's going to be with everybody. But if you're dating, yeah, that can happen with the next person you meet or someone you're talking to now. Okay. But I'm sensing with this King of Swords, this is someone you already have love for, someone that you've been knowing for a long time. And you're like, I may have to cut you away. I may have to let you go. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that for too many people who are single. Let's go ahead. Let's keep going. Queen of Wands. Okay. All right. Okay. It's a lot of cutting off energy here, though. I'm not going to lie. Because you got the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Look at that. This is, wow. This is crazy. This is cutthroat. You want to know why you're doing that? The Queen of Wands is like, I have confidence in myself. There's nothing that you can tell me that I can't do. You can't tell me I can't attract love. You can't tell me that I'm not going to be happy. But you may have been convinced of that before. You may have been convinced of the fact here with the Queen of Wands that you were not beautiful enough, sexy enough, attractive enough. You didn't have enough money to impress this person. Queen of Wands is like, I'm all of that in a bag of chips and there's nothing you can tell me about that. That's a part of your realization too. What you're able to pull into your life effortlessly. I always say that when the Queen of Wands come out for some odd reason. I don't know why. Okay? There's going to be a sweetheart though. I do see that someone that you're going to like. I do see that. Out of all of that we just said, there's someone in your reading. Now, I feel like part of going into new connections is being real with yourself and being real about the situation. You're not fantasizing. I love that. But I do want to see why this resistance is here. And so the third card is about to tell me. Let's see. Let's see. Here we go. Ah, that's why. Somebody from the past refuses to go, or you refuse to let someone go from the past. It's either you or them. It is either you or them. Now, we haven't even done any, like I'm clarifying today. I don't have that much time, but I'm just going to do what I do. But this is funny as hell. I'm like, oh, let me see what's going on. And it's like, oh no, they're here. They're here. That's who refused to go away. And so I do kind of see that for you, you're trying to move forward with the Wheel of Fortune. You're trying to, you're trying to hit your destiny. You're like, okay, what's meant for me? This is what I want. This is the area that I'm pushing for. And I feel like it's a surprise energy too, because for some of you, it's going to be people from the past that you don't expect to come up in here. But you're all about your north now. You're all about your north. And this person is resisting. They are refusing to let you go. Now, this is going to be crazy. Now, I'm going to go ahead. Or this is you, Taurus. Because I know a lot of people love for me to put it on other people. But no, there's people who are looking at this reading right now and they know that it's them. They know that they have to be strong enough to be able to let someone go that they probably feel is a soulmate. Or they've been thinking that this person has been my soulmate. You can't say that's not true. Either you said it or they said it. Somebody said it. Someone's thinking it. This is the reason why they're holding on so tightly. Okay? Well, now let's go ahead. Let's get into this clarification for Taurus. Wee. Man, what I tell you. That bond is strong. That bond is strong. That person, somebody has a hold on you, or or somebody feels like they can't let you go. Can you imagine if you go into a new connection and like, not even new, I'm just going to say future energy, where you kind of experience someone is a little obsessive. But this is a lot of clouded judgment. A lot of this is kind of looking through rose-colored glasses. This is not what what you think it is. You got the eye right here. I totally see just some mess, but for some odd reason, it's like somebody's still holding on. Exactly, because someone is stuck in a dream world, Neo. You got the King of Swords twice. Somebody is totally stuck in a dream world. They refuse to let you go. And I do see that somebody wants to communicate, and you know, their whole mission is to get you close to them. And I'm just telling you what I'm saying. Now, this is not about thinking. This is about the person saying, I need to see them only if I could just get them in front of me. That's what this is about. So, you know, I mean, it's the person isn't going away, but I don't know. They can surprise you by doing something here. I don't know what that could be. Coming to your house, coming to your job. Some of you are going to find out something that you did not know about your person. Maybe that they're a little violent, or they're a little nasty with how they do things or say things. Yeah, because I'm seeing a person who may have violent tendencies. Let's get this Queen of Wands. I see somebody of a different race or different culture in this reading as well. Yep. Blinded. Some of you guys were so in love with this person, just completely blinded by this person. Wow. Yep. Secret person, secret people. Here's the Emperor. Damn, there's the Empress. Oh, no. For those who are in a committed relationship, this is a doozy for you. This is a doozy for you. This is obvious as hell. Y'all been living in a third, like a sister wives relationship. You didn't know it though, because the moon is there. That is some crazy stuff. Resistance in this situation is someone not wanting to let go, but also someone refusing to change, because the Emperor it's my way or the highway. That's what this is about. You are going to have to gain control over your feelings, though, when it comes down to leaving somebody. Because I feel like if someone walks away from you, for some of you, you fall apart. You're going to have to gain control over that. Or it feels like that, or, I mean, emotions is like depression, sadness. You don't feel like getting up, doing anything. You are going to have to gain control over that. I don't think that this is something that is new to a lot of you, or new for a lot of you. By no means if you've been in a long term. That's impossible. Maybe if you're single, this is going to shock you. But if you are in a long term, this ain't going to shock you, y'all. No, you already knew something was up. I'm also seeing that for some of you, this is an STD situation. This person's kind of trifling. Ooh, this person's trifling. Let's get this Wheel of Fortune for Taurus. Something is about to go down within the next month, or within the next month. This feels very soon for a lot of you. You have the Three of Pentacles, you have the Hangman, and you have the Page of Pentacles. Some of y'all gonna have to wrap this up. I see a connection that is unfixable. Unfixable. Someone's behavior is out of control. I see moving out of the house because of this. Moving. I don't see a divorce, not yet, but I do see leaving. For you single people, I'm going to tell you what you need to watch out for. Because can I really make this reading good, whether you're single or if you're today I can read it both ways, and sometimes I can see it the opposite way. But today it still talks about, regardless if you're single or if you are in a connection, this looks pretty nasty. This looks pretty nasty. Because for a lot of you, you're going to really fall hard for somebody, and they are not who you think they are. And that is the surprise that that's going to hit you. This person is very well to do for a lot of you. Got their shit together. They just look so amazing on the outside. Everything looks really, really good. And then I'm telling you, and they're your dream person. Right? They're exactly the way you want them to look, the way they smell, the way they talk, all that other stuff. And then here they come, starting to, do things where you're like, you didn't do that before. That's interesting. I mean, there's a lot of little things that I see that a new person would be doing that's going to cause you to feel like, okay, if I stay in this, then I'm not being authentic to myself. So single people, I usually can read something completely opposite, but today I'm not reading it. I'm seeing that there's still going to be problems even with your person. And if you take somebody back in hopes here with the Star card, in hopes that they've changed, in hopes that something will be different, you're going to find out the hard way that they have not. So this is a little problematic today. And part of the resistance energy is, again, somebody refusing to let go, and also someone refusing to change. Okay. Now, this is only a small portion of this reading. I am supposed to be doing a part 2. Hopefully I can. I'll get back in time to see what the other 4 or 5 cards are going to say. But this is what I have for you here, Taurus, okay? Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. And again, if you guys are new, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys back here again soon. Bye, guys.